The guideline issued by UGC, my lord. That dismantles the procedural safeguard guaranteed by the Constitution of India, my lord, and my lords are supervisors of the Constitution, my lord. So it may be protected, my lord. May be protected. All the citizens may be protected, my lord. Otherwise, it will disturb the very mandate of the Constitution and very mandate of the socio-cultural and geographical. All these things, my lord.
My lords, we are actually challenging section 3C of the definition. Lordships, may kindly have it for a moment.
My lord, I am appearing.
Section 3C of the definition of the UGC regulations.
Your Lordship, may I begin with? I am appearing in item number 30.
For a moment,
Hear all of you. Please wait. Have patience. We'll hear all of you.
Please, Your Lordship.
may I just read, my lords, if lordships permit, section 3C. Caste-based discrimination. Caste-based discrimination means discrimination only on the basis of caste or tribe against the members of scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes. My lords, my respectful submission is that this is completely exclusive. The members of the general category, lordship, may for a moment have a party. The discrimination, the definition which is of discrimination is all encompassing.
No, read the definition of discrimination.
Yes, my lord. Discrimination means any unfair, differential, or biased treatment or any such act against any stakeholder, whether explicit or implicit, on the grounds only of religion, race, caste, gender, place of birth, disability, or any of them. It also includes any distinction, exclusion, limitation, or preference which has the purpose or effect of nullifying or impairing equality of treatment in education, and in particular of imposing conditions on any stakeholder or group of stakeholders which are incompatible with human dignity. Stakeholders is also defined, my lords. Now, my lords, when my respectful submission is, when section 3E is already in place, what is the need of section 3C? And section 3C has no reasonable nexus with the object sought to be achieved. There is no intelligible differentia, and it is having a presumption that only a particular section of the society will be having a caste-based discrimination. And let me be very, as an officer of the court, I have, my lords, gone through the entire record of the Abid Salim matter also, my lord. The drift of the orders of this honorable court was not this.
No, never.
It was not this, my lord, which has been ultimately legislated. And this will create, my lords, further divisions in the society. My lords, though, my lords, I do not want to get there, though in the petition which has led to this present regulations, lot of instances have been given. But I have also many instances of,
No, we don't.
but I am not on instances.
We are simply examining it on the threshold of the
Article 14.
constitutionality
Yes, ma'am.
and legality.
I'm so grateful.
Otherwise, instances
Can be on both sides. I'm so grateful. Yes, ma'am.
that will be.
Yes, my lord.
My lord,
So, my lords, this caste-based discrimination, I am seeking a stay on this definition of caste-based discrimination, as well as, lordship, may kindly see, my lords, I want to cite one judgment of this honorable court in Paradise Printers versus Union of India. Lordship, may for a moment have section paragraph 14 of that judgment. And if lordship,
You just read.
yes, my lord. And this is, my lord, Paradise Printers versus Union Territory of Chandigarh. This paragraph 14 I am reading. This takes us to the question whether the revised policy adopted by Chandigarh administration to allot smaller sites to these appellates was discriminatory and violative of Article 14 of the Constitution. The true meaning and scope of Article 14 has been stated and restated in strings of decisions of this court. It is now well established that Article 14 forbids class legislation, but does not forbid reasonable classification for the purpose of legislation. In order, however, to pass the test of permissible classification, two conditions must be fulfilled, namely, that the classification must be founded on an intelligible differentia, which distinguishes persons or things that are grouped together from others left out of the group, and that the differentia must have a rational relation to the object sought to be achieved by the statute in question. The classification may be founded on different bases, namely geographical or according to objects or occupations or like. What is necessary there must be nexus between the basis of classification and the object of the act under the consideration. S.R. Das, Chief Justice speaking for this court in Ram Krishna Dalmia versus Justice S.R. Tendulkar, has formulated various aspects
Then these principles are very well known. There is
Yes,
no
madam.
need to even read it.
So, my lords, my respectful submission is, that this definition, section 3C, is completely hit by the provisions of Article 14, and when already section 3E is in place, discrimination has been defined. Then, my lords, you cannot assume or presume, a statute cannot presume that a discrimination will be only by a certain section of the society. Lordship will kindly appreciate this submission.
What will the C or E will answer? Suppose
Yes, madam.
there is a student of South India. There is caste factor is not known, but suppose he gets admission in a institute which is in North India,
Yes,
or a student belonging to Northeast get admission, say in the northern part of this country, and some kind of sarcastic, insulting, or humiliating remarks are made against such student,
yes.
and even those who are making comments are there, even their caste identity is also not known. Will this provision address that issue?
E will address that issue. My respectful submission is that 3E will address this issue. If Lordships may permit, may I just read discrimination again?
Place of birth.
Discrimination
From place, your worship, it covers, your worship. From place, it is says, your worship, that if there is discrimination, it basically it covers all types of discrimination. Discrimination on the basis of sex, discrimination on the basis of place, discrimination on the basis of caste, discrimination on the basis of religion, discrimination on the basis of disability, discrimination on the basis of EWS. Your worship, or grievance, your worship, but your worship may see, the only known discrimination entire the world in all universities, in all colleges, is ragging, which is the real problem in all universities, in all colleges. My lords, may kindly see, if I am a general category student, I am a fresher. When I enter in a college or university, by my appearance, see, by my appearance, by my look, a senior will come to know that I am fresher, and I'll face the ragging. If my that senior belong to scheduled caste, and I'll resist, and if I dare to make his complaint, definitely I'll face a cross case where allegation will be the caste-based discrimination. The very regulation which this 2020, which is effective from 15 January
No, but
2020,
whether your-
may kindly make
Just a minute, please. Whether your complaint of ragging will be entertained under this provision.
Your worship, no, I have no remedy. I am helpless because
Ragging-
in this regulation, ragging is not defined, your worship. They have not even defined ragging.
Used to be there under the old regulation.
But in old, but in new, they have not covered ragging, your lordship. This is the problem. And your lordship, when there will be caste-based discrimination, the equity squad reported the police, and police will, your lordship, as you know, the anticipatory bail is not in a STC case because our honorable government has already, by making a bill, has amended the STC. Now this fresher boy who is coming to the college will face the bars and will go behind the jails, and his career may come to an end by entering in the college in first day or first month in first year. Because your worship, the general category student, this recognizes as them a criminal. Your worship, why the definition of ragging was removed from this very regulation? Well, this regulation was supposed to be progressive, but is regressive. What it only tackles the caste-based issues. It does not take in the issues which really exist in universities, in colleges, in campuses. It only thinks that the India is divided only in the caste. It does not support that universities are divided in senior and juniors, where are certain parameters, where are certain cultures. It says that even a fresher who is from general category can assault, can commit, can harass a scheduled caste, a scheduled tribe, as OBC, who may be his senior. Your worship, in 2012 Act, your worship, it says if institutions discriminate.
What will happen? What is the contemplation, say, in most of the states now?
Yes, your worship.
Not most, but some of the states.
Yes.
Even the legislature has having realized, or the state has having realized that there is now, even within a reserve community,
Yes, your worship.
there are people who have become virtually haves and the others are have-nots, or one particular community is caste within that reserve caste.
Mm-hmm.
Some communities are given are enjoying better benefit as compared to others.
Please.
And therefore they have divided them, say, group A and group B.
Please.
Like for example, in Punjab, there are some scheduled caste categories who are in group B, the others are in group A.
Please.
There are in Haryana also, there are some scheduled castes in group B, the others are in group A. It is their wisdom, policymakers' wisdom, that they thought that those who are in group A are in a better position among the reserve category, and therefore with a view to promote the other communities within that reserve category. So the B group has been identified. Now suppose a student belonging to A group of scheduled caste, if he commits something, uses insulting language or words against him of B group, is there any remedy against him?
No protection in this regulation. My lord, may kindly see. Your lordship, it is not regulation, it is accusation, your lordship. It is accusation, your lordship, it is not regulation.
It is going.
Has anybody
My lord,
examined
may
this
kindly
aspect?
see the.
Has anybody examined this aspect?
My lord, I do not know about the matter, my lord, but as per the discussion which is going on.
In a country after 75 years, whatever we have gained in terms of developing a casteless society,
Correct.
are we going in a regressive policy?
And your lordship, it is class, they
What
have
will happen?
put the class in
within
the
the
class.
same group? What will happen?
Yes, my lord. Then another example which my lords were pleased to give regarding someone coming from one region of the country to another region is
Unfortunately, ragging, that is the worst things which are happening in case of ragging. The children who are coming, say, from faraway places like Northeast, or those who will be coming from South, and they carry their cultural values with them. There is nothing wrong there, and they should pay, and everybody should feel proud of them when they, in day-to-day life, they follow that very routine. And somebody who is completely alien to this kind of culture, he starts commenting on that in the students, in the earth.
Yes.
And another provision which I am finding is this, an indication among the measures you are taking. You are talking of separate hostels. For God's sake, please don't do that.
Lordship, even
We have been in hostels. Every community students have been living together.
Yes, your lordship.
They are
caste, creed,
compliant
religion,
Yes, your lordship.
Slowly we have developed the intercaste marriages also.
Yes, your lordship.
We should move
But
forward.
UGC must know this,
develop
your
a
lordship.
casteless society.
But UGC must know they are dividing the university campuses into the caste. Your lordship, if this will be exist, your lordship,
But at the
laws,
same time, if there is some effective mechanism, those who are subjected to this
we can propose better draft, your lordship, than this. This is,
even a lowest.
this entire regulation must be quashed, your lordship.
Yes.
This entire regulation. My lord, stay is.
Keep in abeyance. This please.
My lord, stay is very necessary. Otherwise, it will destroy the. Because colleges are going to, your new admission are going to there.
Yes.
Ragging will happen and cross cases will come. And because of ST,
When the definition of ragging-
practical,
That
UGC,
is not a very relevant constitutional question.
constitution,
Because
may
if there is,
I submit constitutional question, your lordship?
please consider.
please allow.
One point is Article 15, Clause 4
Please.
empowers the state to make special laws for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes.
Please, your lordship.
But your point is well taken. If the 2012 regulations spoke of a more widespread and all-inclusive discrimination, including discrimination
Yes.
in the nature of ragging,
Yes.
why should there be a regression in a protective or ameliorative legislation? Principle of non-regression is evolved essentially in environment law.
Right.
This also pervades in laws which are protective of social justice and equality.
And my lord, may I submit, my lord?
Here that we should not, my brother, we should not go to a stage where we go to segregated schools as in the United States with colored children.
Yes, sir, but it should not.
One school and other white boys and girls going to another school. We shouldn't have the unity of India must be reflected in the educational institution.
Yes, ma'am. So great.
This kind,
It is a constitutional issue, my lord.
that is the issue, Mr. So this can
Absolutely.
be, this kind of situation can be exploited by the mischievous elements in society.
Even in this politically charged environment, Your Lordship, there are frequent comments by the political party spokespersons that the person of general category must be implicated because they have enjoyed the benefits in from 1,000 years. Your Lordship, when there is call from political parties, what is the future of general category?
Just a minute, please. We have understood. My brother has pointed out. We understand.
Yes.
You are wrong to some extent, but you are right also. Seems to be
My
right.
lord. Get time.
You want to examine that part, Mr. Solicitor General. You we would like to have your response. Number one.
We shall file.
Also, please. I mean, today we don't want to pass an order of directing you to constitute some committee which should be some eminent jurist. Of course, we would like that the court should be taken into consideration, should be taken into confidence, and we should approve the composition of your committee. But some eminent scholar, academician, some eminent jurist, some 2-3%, and those who understand our social ethos, social values, how much we have progressed, what are the ailments the society is still facing. You can't have the universities only in schools, colleges in isolation. They are a component of the society. How the entire society should grow, in which direction we should go, how the people are going to behave outside the campus if we create this kind of environment inside the campus. All these issues, we have also, may not be fully expert on these things, but those who are the social engineers, those who understand the society's issue, they must apply their mind.
No, certainly. That
Meanwhile, operator may
having fallen from
Your
your
Lordship.
lordship, we
Meanwhile, operation of impugn regulation may be stayed, Your Lordship.
Maybe kept in abeyance, my lord.
Kept in abeyance. But in the meantime, the operation of the regulations